Joining us now from Washington, D.C. is Simon Marks. Hello again, Simon. I'm going to ask you the same question I've been asking for the past 2 days. What is happening and by when should we have a result?
Yeah, I think that question, we could just carry on asking that. Look, the result is imminent here. We now know, just within the last few minutes, as you were saying, Palki, in Georgia, they're going to begin a recount because a razor-thin margin separates Joe Biden from Donald Trump, just over 1,000 votes currently. But more broadly than that, Joe Biden in Georgia went into the lead, but he coursed into the lead also in the all-important battleground state of Pennsylvania. And that has led at least one television network here now to start describing Joe Biden as the president-elect. And we're seeing the institutions of government adjust as they normally would to the impending announcement that Joe Biden has won this election. So Secret Service protection for him and his family and for Kamala Harris has been stepped up over the last couple of hours. A no-fly zone has been declared over former Vice President Joe Biden's home in Delaware. Those are the trappings that always associate the beginning of the formal recognition here that Joe Biden has won the election. And that is going to create more questions for a White House that just within the last 90 minutes has again doubled down. The Trump campaign issuing a furious statement insisting the election is not over, describing the projection of Joe Biden as the winner as false and based on results in 4 states that are far from final, confirming that the Trump campaign wants that recount in Georgia, claiming that there were many irregularities in Pennsylvania. In Nevada, the statement alleges thousands of individuals improperly cast mail ballots. And the statement concludes that Biden is relying on these states for his phony claim on the White House. But once the election is final, President Trump will be re-elected. But there is no legal avenue here for the president to pursue unless, in addition to making general statements like thousands of votes were cast illegally in Nevada, he puts up some proof to support those contentions, and so far he has offered none. So it is evident now that within the White House there are ongoing conversations about just how much longer the president can stare at the inevitable and not react appropriately to it. He is said to want to carry on fighting, but at this point things are just moving so rapidly here that even a statement from the Biden campaign now has indicated that if President Trump thinks that he's going to continue sitting in the White House beyond midday on January the 20th, Inauguration Day here in the United States, he will be treated by President-elect Joe Biden as a trespasser and escorted off the premises and dumped unceremoniously on Pennsylvania Avenue right in front of the building. So this is not just Joe Biden now sending the message that he increasingly thinks that he's won and is confident about the outlook here. It's the media, the television networks that pulled Donald Trump off the air last night in the middle of his statement at the White House, again falsely accusing the Democrats of trying to steal the election. It's the Secret Service beginning to prepare for a transition that will ultimately take place on January the 20th at high noon. There's no pathway here for President Trump now to continue being President of the United States. He might be the last person in America to recognize that, but there is no pathway, and those are the facts.
I like the finality of your words there. I understand that the senior-most people in the U.S. military have said that they will not be the ones facilitating the transfer of power in the event of Donald Trump actually digging in his heels and the situation arising where he has to be escorted out as a trespasser. Which agency will be doing the honors is what I want to understand.
Oh, that would be the Secret Service. It would be the Secret Service that basically, were we to get there, and I don't think for a second we will, Palki, but were we to get there, it would be the Secret Service moving into the Oval Office, grabbing him and turfing him out of the building. Look, I think there's more to this than just Donald Trump battling for the presidency. This is Donald Trump and his family battling to try and keep the patriarch safe from the threat of criminal prosecution in New York. Remember, the Department of Justice has long argued that you can't bring a criminal indictment against a sitting president. So to some extent, this is the Trump family seeing just how far they can take it before they have to begin life as civilians and come under the watchful gaze of prosecutors in the Southern District of New York. But even more importantly than that, this is about Donald Trump trying to preserve some political relevance. No one here thinks that having won nearly 70 million votes in this election, more votes Donald Trump won than Barack Obama won in either of his successful quests for the presidency. No one here thinks Donald Trump is going to go silently into the night, shut up his Twitter account, and observe the tradition that America only has one president at a time. Donald Trump knows that even if a third of those people who voted for him are true believers, and the real number's probably higher than that, but even if it was only a third, he can count on the ongoing support of around 25 million Americans. He will continue tweeting at them. He may end up owning a broadcast network and broadcasting to them. He will continue criticizing Joe Biden and insisting that he is an illegitimate president, and he may start grooming another member of his family to run for the presidency in 2024, which is why Republicans have to be so careful now, because they know Donald Trump, out of the White House, controlling the views of around 25 million Americans, maybe more than that, has the potential to be hugely dangerous for the Republican Party in 2024. So they've got tough decisions. So has Donald Trump, and so ultimately has Joe Biden, who's got to figure out how he's going to be an effective president, given what has been an electoral disaster for the Democrats in that they didn't secure the landslide they expected.
Simon Marks, thanks very much. And if we talk on Monday, I hope we have a winner by then. You're going to have a long weekend, I believe. Thank you very much for being with us here tonight.
Cheers, Palki.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. World is One.